Good morning, my dear class 8 English version students. Today I have just select our last topics in this chapter. The chapter name is the outer space and the satellites. In the previous class, I have also explained the movement of the artificial satellites. Now, the last topics in the previous class, I have also explained the lesson 7. The lesson 7 is the name is the importance and uses of artificial satellites. It's also I have explained the shortly brief, the communication satellite. Now I have also explained the another satellites. First satellites is the weather satellite. These weather satellites, the every day we have also know the broadcast. Today is also the rainy day and also the gloomy day. The another day the structure the Celsius at this type structure the degree Celsius etc. The TV and also the radio. Now we have also explained the weather satellites. These satellites transmit images of the weather and Earth's environment. Very important. The weather and Earth's environment. In the class 5 and class 6, we have also know the what's the difference between the weather and also the environment. It has the basically basic difference. The weather is also the daily and also environment the yearly. Now they help to show that the ozone layer was being depleted. In the ozone layer, we have also know the basically this structure is the outer space and also outer walls in this. Basically, ozone layer I have also explained very shortly. It's also the outer cover layer in this earth. Now, they have to show that the ozone layer was being depleted. The news that we get through radio, television, and newspaper are obtained by the use of weather satellites. It is due to weather satellites the weather forecast is possible about rainfall, wind, and cyclone is possible quite in advance. This satellite can help by informing whether a forest is on fire or there lies an iceberg in the course of a ship. Besides, this satellite is used to identify the pollution of soil, water, and air. It's also the main topics, also the weather satellites. Now, the another structure. Yes, the another structure is the very important, the Earth observation satellites. We also live our beautiful earth. We have also know the observation of the earth, the observation satellites. Now, the earth observation satellites. These satellites can give us clean pictures of earth's surface. Very important because it can take photographs from high altitude and can observe the position of the ships in the sea and possible leakage of oil from ships causing pollution. Very important. Again, they can observe the fields of crops over vast areas and find out where crops are growing well and where there is invasion of insects. Earth observation satellites are also used for discovering minerals and locate mountains and forests with great accuracy. So, the Earth observation satellites, it is also the help our basically it also helps to the take our Earth carefully and the military satellites. These satellites are used by governments for military purposes. These act as spies in the sky and used to locate enemy positions and to find out whether there is any preparation for invasion by the enemy. Navigation satellite. We travel by cars, trains, ships, and planes. Navigation satellites are used to locate the exact positions of vehicles, marine vessel and aeroplane, especially when they are lost or accident happen. The very important the navigation satellites. Now our last topic is the astronomical satellites. Astronomical satellites are used to observe the planets, stars, galaxies, and all objects in the sky by carrying telescopes much above the atmosphere. This gives better visibility because light rays are not scattered by the air molecules of the atmosphere. So, my dear students, the artificial satellites basically it's also created by man and also the scientists, but it also helps us to the enough purposes. Now, my dear students, today I have just also closed this chapter. I have also reviewed these chapters. Yes, the chapter's name is the outer space and the satellites. First lesson, the outer space. We have also known the outer space. When does the outer space begin? And lesson 2, the universe, how the universe is the defined, how the universe is created, very important. We have also know little bit idea how the universe is created. Lesson 3, natural planet or satellites. We have also know that there are basically 8 planets and also the middle sky. There are also the solar system, and the another is the artificial satellites and history of their development. In the previous class, I have also explained the movement of an artificial satellite, and today I have also closed basically this chapter. This topic is lesson 6 and 7, the importance and uses of artificial satellites. Now, we have also know the last basically what we have learned at the end of this chapter. Planets, stars, Milky Way, galaxies, and empty space between them constitute the outer space. Outer space is not made of any object. The planets, stars, and everything from which information can reach us in one way or another constitute our universe. Many billions of stars that are bound together by their mutual gravitational force and move together in space as a bound system is called a galaxy. Now, there are a vast number of stars in a galaxy, and there are a vast number of galaxies in our universe. The galaxy to which our solar system belongs is called the Milky Way. So, we have also learned that the solar system in this, the planets, the another name is the Milky Way. The sun is a star which radiates its own heat and the light and has 8 planets and other objects bound to each by gravitation. The planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and the Neptune. The astronomical objects that revolve around the stars are called planets. The objects that revolve around the planets are called satellites. The objects that are sent by men to their outer space to revolve around the earth is called artificial satellite. According to the task carried out by the artificial satellites, they are named as the commercial satellites, communication satellites, weather satellites, earth observation satellites, military satellites, navigation satellites, and the astronomical satellites, etc. etc. My dear students, today I have also just closed this chapter. Goodbye.